warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Fatihah binti Muhammad Shafi and I would like to begin the presentation on the background of Shell. Shell was founded in 1907 through the merger of Royal Dutch Petroleum Company of the Netherlands. Shell is the second largest private sector energy corporation in the world with operation in over 140 countries. Furthermore, Shell is also a multinational oil company with expertise in exploration, production, refining and marketing of oil and natural gas, as well as the manufacturing and marketing of chemicals, with the aim of attaining the world's growing demand for more and clean energy solutions in economically, environmentally and socially responsible ways. Next, I will explain what recruitment is. Recruitment refers to the process of finding potential future employees for an organization and encouraging qualified individuals to apply for the position. Human Resource Management, otherwise known as HRM, is the function of people management within the organization. Recruitment in HRM is a systematic process for hiring talent. It starts from identifying, attracting, screening, the shortlisting, interviewing, selecting, and finally hiring the most potential candidate for filling up the vacant job vacancies in the organization. Recruitment aims for choosing and hiring the right person for the right job at the right time. The Human Resource Management Department often considers two major types of recruitment, namely internal and external recruitment. Next, I will be discussed on different types of recruitment that Shell has used to recruit employees. The first is internal recruitment that refers to the process of filling job vacancies with existing employees within the organization. Shell will be able to recruit the best candidate for the job because they have all of the information on each current employee who has applied. The second type is external recruitment that refers to the process of hiring people outside the organization. It is the process of searching outside the current employee pool to fill open positions in the organization. Shell is using online and offline platforms to advertise job vacancies including billboards, posters, YouTube videos, job searching website, and television commercials. Shell optimizes their advertising to get the most applications and to have the best staff working for them.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Afifah Nabila binti Mama RP, and in this slide we are going to talk about Shell 2 best practices in terms of recruitment of employee. So the first point is about Shell offer student graduate program, and the second one is about internal recruitment. So let's begin with the first point. Alright, Shell has a graduate program that enables applicants to work in the company's technical, commercial or corporate roles. They are given instruction, business understanding and the necessary training to become a member of the leadership team. Firstly, the graduate is placed through an onboarding program that introduces the applicant to all parts of the firm. It can range from 2 to 5 years depending on the training taken and includes 2 or 3 employment rotation. These graduate employees are allocated a supervisor and a mentor to provide guidance, support and feedback in which each of them has a customized growth plan. They also earn a decent income as well as advantages such as gym membership, medical and dental care. The assessment phases were co-designed by the in-house assessment solution team and external advisor, with monthly checks-in to hear how it was perceived by student focus group. The redesign's imperative was to look at the common features of a diverse variety of current Shell employees who were exceptional performers. Then they select assessment that value these attributes. Usually, the candidate must complete 3 online examinations that take around 40 minutes to complete. After passing the online exam and being assessed as a good fit for one of Shell's specific graduate jobs, a candidate is invited to the final assessment for a live video interview with 2 Shell assessors. So this graduate recruitment process has been around for several decades and has been a hallmark of entry into Shell, bringing thousands of high potential colleagues into the organization. In short, the aspiration was set to collaborate with student businesses and assessment experts to raise the bar with a new redesign that would set a course for future years of graduate talent. Thus, Shell did several advertisements in a variety of ways in order to attract people interested in working with them. For example, on various job search websites such as LinkedIn, not to mention how the fascinating approach they did on billboard posters, YouTube videos and television commercials. Alright, so the next one is internal recruitment. Shell uses internal recruitment in order to have a total control over the personnel. From that, Shell benefits from having the best person for the job as they have all of the information on each current employee who has applied. This also saves time and cost as they have already gone through the necessary processes for filling a position within the firm. Hence, spending less time on training and onboarding since the candidate is already familiar with some or all of the system they will be utilizing in their new role. Internet advertising is done through mass emailing to workers within the specific skill pool who are trying to enhance their profession and move up the career ladder. As a result of employee internal hiring for higher level position, Shell finds it considerably easier to find the right person for the job. Thank you, that's all from me.
Assalamualaikum and greetings to everyone. My name is Tani Aisha binti Muhammad Arjun and I'll be explaining on the implication from the best practices. So based on the best practices of recruitment that has been listed out, I'm going to explain on what implication the organization will receive by practicing the right recruitment process. First, it creates innovation projects where successful innovation allows you to add value to your business so that you can increase your profits. Where in this case, Shell successfully recruits the right employee for the right job and leads to a successful innovation project in the organization. For example, in 1950s, the submersible drilling rig in the Gulf of Mexico were only 12 meters depth, but today the floating facility in the Gulf of Mexico is 2,900 meters depth. This shows on how important for an organization to have a good recruitment process in order to select the best candidate that suits with the organization's objective. On the second implication from best practices is organization able to achieve major projects. A project means the organization have the right employee to carry it out, and a successful project is a stepping stone for the organization in the business world. The key for a successful project is, of course, from the very first step in the recruitment process, where is to recruit the right employee for the organization. For instance, the current major project of Shell is Prelude FLNG. The Prelude floating liquefied natural gas FLNG facility produces natural gas off the coast of Australia, where in June 2019 it reached a significant milestone, shipping its first liquefied natural gas cargo to customers in Asia. This shows on how significant the recruitment is in order for the organization to carry out a certain project.
So I will proceed with the suggestion. The first suggestion is to hire subject matter expert, or we call it as SME, for the future recruitment. Since Shell require highly skilled workers, these applicants must also be recruited by people who are familiar with the technical aspect of the various job categories. For example, many people may be unable to distinguish between a geophysic and a geoscientist. Of course, there is a difference between these job roles. If the wrong candidate is recruited due to a lack of knowledge on the side of the recruiter, the organization may incur significant costs. Therefore, highly skilled subject matter experts who are also well networked within their company and know the industry through and out should be employed for the future employee recruitment. This SME will provide their expertise and experience to improve recruiting methods. Not only that, but Shell will benefit from hiring subject matter expert, as it will save time in selecting which applicant is the best fit for a specific position and will be able to hire skilled candidates who could deliver the best performance for the company.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aina Wadiha and I'm going to be presenting about the next suggestion of bad practices to improvise. The next suggestion is to give an equal attention and chances to every candidate. According to the stage 4 of Shell recruitment process, if they pass the stage 3, they have to take an assessment. But if the applicant is not among the location of the accesses, Shell will set up a virtual interview, which I think is not fair for a certain candidate, since it may lead to a bias. Some people will be more confident during a virtual interview and some might be so nervous. Therefore, we think that they should make a virtual interview for every candidate and test them as much as possible. They can design a basic task in the candidate's area of expertise, such as cognitive ability and skill assessment. By doing that, they could gather a further knowledge of the candidate's skill set before extending an employment offer to them. As a conclusion, this shows that Shell uses multiple different stages of interviewing so that the potential employee suits the job and has the correct requirements, especially using a different types of interviewing structures. We emphasize how important it is for the leaders in an organization to be extremely specific in detailing how the work that each team member is responsible for ties into the end of the product or services that the company provides. Being understanding on how the things they did on a daily basis has impacted so many others ever since gave them a genuine sense of pride in the work they do. It's so much important so that they will do their job properly and stay on the track. That's all from us. Thank you.